Welcome back, everyone. Today I'll make a video. Now this one is 10 activations in 50 seconds. It was parody off of MumboJumbo's 20 doors in 100 seconds and 20 more doors in 100 seconds. And everyone was doing a parody. I saw a bunch of YouTubers doing a parody, so I thought, why not do a parody off of it? And I did. So instead of having 20, I had 10 because I don't really have many ideas. Now let's just go through all the ones I did and all the redstone behind it, so you guys can vote some of these for yourself in case you want to. Now this is the first one. It's the most simplest. All this is just a lever right under there. It's kind of hard to see because that stairs in the way, and when the stairs there, it kind of makes it hard to tell. But all it does is the lever just activates the iron door. Now this next design, actually I was going to do a video on it, but I decided not to because the redstone is so simple, and this is it. And what this does is, if you saw in the video, when I right-click on it, it actually gives us an output. In this case, opens up the iron door. So it is very cool because when you see Compel just lying around anywhere, you're not going to click on it because why would you do that? But in this case, if you wanted to click on it and you know it leads to an output, then you would, and that gives us a secret activation. So if you guys don't know this for yourself, this is it. You can just take a screenshot of this. But I have to warn you, if you know redstone and this signal is weak enough and if that can't go longer, all you do is just put a repeater connecting to it, kind of like this, and then just carry the signal through there. Now this part of the video, I got a little confused. What happened? I checked on this pressure plate, and then I automatically got a diamond hoe. All this is just command lock down here that gives myself a diamond hoe, so I can hold this, and then I can till the soil, which makes it not a full block, and then it turns this signal off. Basically what happens is let's just until this. Right now the iron door is off because this is a full block. It's on a full block. So that means our repeater is on and turning off our torch, giving us no output. But if we happen to right click on it, then it is no longer a solid block. This turns off, turning this on, giving us the output. Pretty simple. And on another command down there, I'll just clear my inventory. And this one is one I made a video on, actually. It's a very, very secret way how to open this up. You actually have to walk on the corner and then you pick up the item. Now, since items despawn after 5 minutes, I'd make a whole contraption of like timings and how to get timed right and where the items go. It is slightly complicated, but it's pretty simple if you look at it all. I'm gonna put these videos in the description in case you guys want to check them out for yourself and build them. Now, let's just get another one of these because I'm gonna need them. Right here, when I drop an item in here, the door opened up, it closed, and then it got smashed out the other way. Now, I'm not going to show the redstone behind this because it is all very, very messy. So I'm just going to put the video in the description. I may have to warn you, though. It is my very first video, and I was not as good as I am today. I still am pretty bad, but I was just a whole lot worse. So that's just a little warning there in case you guys do want to check it out. Now, what I did there is I just put an item in there, and then the door opened up. So I take one out, it's an open. How that happens is when I put one item in, it opens up, is right here is a comparator, and when the comparator gets a stronger signal in case it gets over here, this turns on, activating the all-iron door. Now, how to get to that line of redstone, how it gets stronger, is the more items you put in, the stronger the signal gets. And it's at the point that these many items, if I just put one more in, the strength will be just strong enough to go to the next section, activating the repeater and opening up the iron door. Now let's go into the next one. I also made a video on this one as well, and that just gives me a baked potato, a regular potato right there, in case you guys want to mess with command blocks. And what this is just a furnace attached to a block update detector, so as soon as it gets activated and turns on, it gets a block update, activating this, going to its T flip-flop, and turning this on. I also made a video on this, which will be in the description as all the other videos of these that I've made. Now this one is another video I made. It was actually quite recently. What happens is you break a block, and then it activates. It only works if you do it fast, because for the purpose of the video, I wanted to go faster. But in the video that I made this on, is actually meant for survival mode. So if you break it once, unbreak it, put it back, then you get an output. Because you can't really break blocks places that fast in survival mode. But if you want to make that in survival. Now that's going to be in the description as well. Now when you saw this next one, you might have been thinking, what just happened? Because all we did was I just opened the chest, waited about a half a second, and then to open up. So what this is, it's just a trap chest, and when the trap chest opens up, it turns on this redstone wire, turning off this redstone torch, and leaving just enough time for this signal to go on over there. This is just a T flip-flop, which is why I have to keep moving for like half a second, because these repeaters are on 4 ticks, which means it takes at least like a millisecond or so for it to go on. And that's what activates the iron door. Now the next one I did a video on as well, it is by far my most favorite redstone contraption, because what it is it's a code system. The password is 121434. It has to be in that order. That's the only order it can possibly count. If it's any order, it will not work. Now, what I love about the design so much is you can actually make your own code with this. You can do whatever digits you want. The highest you can do is up to 6 steps, or the lowest is 4 steps. You don't have to have 4, you can just have 2, and now I'm ranting again, like I'm making the video. Anyway, if you're guys really want to check this out, because this is a very cool contraption, I'm going to put it in the description as well. And here it doesn't look as compact, but in the video it is a little bit more compact. That's just because the output was leading over there and set to over there. And then at the end, I just had some diamond blocks because, as you might know, in my redstone videos, I always have diamond blocks, just 4 diamond blocks at the end of every secret activation. The behind-the-scenes look of 10 activations in 50 seconds. MumboJumbo's channel, the person who made the original video, will be in the description, as well as his Twitter and the videos I based this off of. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.